What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil Code Veronica X. I kind of feel sorry for Chris in this situation, because he basically walked in on a conversation he wasn't a part of, because now Alexi is awake. He doesn't know Wesker's here yet, but he's here. Just imagine being Chris and be like, what the hell went on here? Up! I want that. I want it. I'm not allowed to have nice things. Oh, and there it goes. Alright, so, plan B, right? Now we actually have to go get that eagle plate, but it's not gonna be that easy. So you know there's gonna be one convoluted way to get down to that eagle plate. We can't just, dive in. Nah, that'd be too simple. This is a Resident Evil game. There has to be a puzzle behind it. And indeed there is. So for now, we're just gonna explore the rest of Rockford Island. There's actually not much that we can do right now. We need to get a couple specific items. We need to hit one particular area, and the place with the elevator is where we need to go. Jeez. I didn't expect him to blow up. Right here, there's actually nothing that we can do here, but there's one thing I want. And thank you, designers! Right at the very beginning of Chris's part of the campaign. Side pack. 10 inventory slots. We're good now. I was just dreading that when I played that for the first time. I was like, oh no, 8 inventory slots again. And then they just throw it in your lap right at the very beginning. So thank you designers. That's an A+ in my book. Wonder if anything's changed out here. Still a stupid door. God, there's gonna be no doorknob. I'm gonna be mad. Nothing down here. This would be a perfect place for like a secret or something. Some ammo down there. Maybe it was right in front of my face and I missed it. That's all we can do for now. There's nothing else that we could do here. For now. Just thought I'd make that clear. So instead, we're gonna take our new side pack. We're gonna go collect some things. We've got a few floors that we can check because of that elevator. But there is one thing I want to bring up, and it actually has to do with Wesker. And I think this is personally hilarious. In the PS2 version, and also the updated Dreamcast version, which was in Japan, there is actually a DVD you can get along with the game. It's called Wesker's Report, and it was a short film that basically showed what Wesker was doing, like after Resident Evil 1 coming into Code Veronica. It just shows like all of his hijinks and what he was doing. And I think that's kind of hilarious. It's like the life and times of Albert Wesker. Let's find out what he's doing with these brand new powers. And I actually do own the PS2 version. Maybe I'll show that off as a bonus, just showing that DVD. But yeah, I think that's pretty hilarious that they decided to bring Wesker back. But not only that, instead of show off what he was doing in the past in-game, they decided to have like a separate DVD. It was just like, well, here's what Wesker was doing. Just for some reason I find that absolutely hilarious. Take note of that date. This is where you want to remember it. Okay? Keep that in mind, in the back of your head, just like you did originally when I told you to do it, but now it's actually important. No, can't go here. There's one more place we could check. And I actually like this part. It's actually where we can go now, thanks to Rockford Island being destroyed. Can't remember if there's anything on the second floor. Oh, bear with me here. I'm gonna check the second floor real quick. What on earth am I talking about? Cut this. So sorry about that. I actually got lost during my train of thought. No, we're not going to go to the second floor. Let's head down to the basement. This is where everything changes. Now, you think with all the doors being blocked off and a lot of areas that are inaccessible now that we're Chris, you'd think they'd have to get really creative on how to have you explore all the rooms you need to get to. And I'd say they succeeded. Yeah, remember those stairs? They are now down for whatever reason. Before we check that, let's go ahead and check this place. Make sure we can get to all the places we need to be. Crap. I think the vent broke. Yep. Vent fan has stopped. There's gas in here. You don't want to be in here for too long. I actually haven't tried to see if it poisons you, but chances are, since it's gas, it's not going to be a good time, so just don't do anything with it. But instead, come down here. A brand new camera angle, a brand new area. I love brand new. And here you go. The shotgun. It's the pea shooter of shotguns. It is not that good of a shotgun. Granted, it still does damage, and it still kills zombies really well. When you actually hear it shoot, it's like the most piddly thing ever. You're just thinking, wow, I'm actually dealing damage with this toy? Okay, I'll get over it. Before we go any farther, I want you to grab the shotgun. I want you to come over here, kill this guy, because I told you to. Down he goes. Don't even clean up the body. Don't even disinfect the water, because it's already disgusting because it had zombie in it. You don't even need to worry about the blood in the water. Pick up these red herbs, because I told you to, and because they're really good items to make an automatic healing item. Full heal. You want that. But mainly you want to come over here, you want to climb this ladder, so you can have an amazing loading screen, and look at that! Here's your first shortcut! You definitely want to take advantage of this, because we're going to be dealing with a lot of places that are beyond those stairs that we went down. So being able to come back to a quick save box is so nice. Because, if I'm not mistaken, this is the only save box in this part of Chris's story. You want to use it. There's a few things that we can drop off over here. I actually have a lot of healing items. Most of the time when I do these Resident Evil Let's Plays, I try to get through the entire game without using first aid sprays, just because I see them as kind of like too easy of a just full heal. I know that's what they're for, but I don't like using them, because in certain Resident Evil games you get scored based on how many first aid sprays you use. It doesn't like you using baby mode. We're gonna rock the shotgun for a while just so I can show off how mediocre it is. Now we get to go to brand new areas. Love finding brand new areas. Use my brand new weapon. Sounds like it was made by Fisher-Price. Hello? Almost missed you. Oh, okay, I can skip it. It's just ink ribbons. I think I have like 20 plus ink ribbons right now. So, yeah, I don't need to save much. I'm gonna actually see if I can get through this game with less than 10 saves. Because saving a lot actually takes down your score. So I want to see if I can somehow salvage my score without saving a lot. Oh, green herb, I'll take that. Thank you very much. And up here... Oh, I see it. I see it shining on top of that, but how do I get it? Oh. Well, that was easy. Take a gander at what we just unlocked right here, right now. Looks like ammunition for... the assault rifle? The A rifle? I mean, I know we got that weapon, like, literally a million years ago. But I didn't think there would actually be ammo for it, so there you go, free ammunition. Oh, I spy something I want. It is shiny on the floor. Always take all shinies. There we go. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That was real? Ow. Okay, I don't have time to deal with this. I hate hunters so much. Use the biggest firepower. Die. And... okay. I got time to deal with your shit, hunters. Worst enemy in the Resident Evil games because... 1, they're fast. 2, they deal a lot of damage. And probably the worst part about hunters, is if you are on yellow health, there's a very rare chance that if they lunge at you, they can take your head off for an instant kill. I hate hunters so much, because in every Resident Evil game that I have Let's Played, I have always had trouble with them. Either for the insta-kill, or the fact that I run into a hallway thinking, oh, there won't be a hunter in here, and of course there are, so they deal a lot of damage and I'm not fully equipped to heal myself. Bad times all around. I'm not going to take any chances with these guys. If I see one in a hallway, I'm going to shoot it dead with a bunch of explodey things. I'm sorry, hunters, you've brought this upon yourself. Not only did I pick up a friggin' doorknob, now hunters are all over the place. Hunters are what replaced the Bandersnatches. Just in case you needed to know. Hey, chemical storage key, out of here, throw it over my shoulder. And right here, setting the temperature. I don't think I found the file for it, but just know that this is the date you needed to know on that plaque in the picture room. It wanted to know the year that this prison was founded, which was December 8th. And there you go, that's the perfect temperature. Oh, good, another guy I don't want to mess with. Come here, buddy. Go to hell. So not only do they give you a goddamn doorknob to actually use, which is probably one of the stupidest items in this game, not only do they reintroduce hunters, and probably the worst way to reintroduce them is with a little robot buddy that can point you out in the middle of a room and summon hunters on a whim, but now they have variants. That was a poison hunter. If they hit you enough times, you're taking poison damage, and you will be poisoned. Same rules apply for the hunters as far as how much damage they do and everything like that. But now you have to deal with poison. So now, you don't know where your health's at. They can take your head off. The hunters just got so much worse. And I thought the amphibious hunters from Resident Evil 3 were bad, because they also deal a lot of damage, and they also have an insta-death move, which is more horrifying than taking your head off. But now these guys are poisonous. Yay. Wesker pulling out all the stops and pissing me off. We've now got plenty of items. We got the first of 2 chemicals. I'm gonna go drop this stuff off. And as to where to go next. Oh, there it is. Up! Damn it! So that's what happens when the little robot finds you. It sets off an alarm and summons the hunters for you. Most of the time they come running after you, but this time, I don't know, apparently the signal was wrong. It's like the hunter can't find me now. Okay, forget it. If he's not gonna come get me, I'm not gonna wait for him. Got stuff to do, hunter. Put some stuff in the box. You can't get in here. Don't even try. I don't even know why I brought the grenade rounds. I thought I would actually need them, but the napalm rounds are the best to use against hunters, at least that I found. Because the grenade launcher rounds, because of that scatter shot, they take too long to reload, and plus you actually have to reload the shells themselves. But with the acid rounds, there's always an infinite ammunition inside your grenade launcher, and where is he? There. How on earth did that hit him? Hey, I'm not complaining. That was awesome. Apparently they can get hit from behind from, like, area effect damage, I guess. So that's cool to know about the napalm rounds, or the acid rounds, whatever I decide to call these on which specific day. Yeah, I would suggest, if you want to take him out quick, acid rounds, napalm rounds, whatever they are. Keep that in mind. This is the wrong direction. Shoot. Just a little frazzled that my favorite enemy came back. Okay, we need a short way to get back to where we need to be. And unfortunately, we cannot go back through the elevator up the manhole, because they thought of that. You can't call the elevator when it is up. Which means if you didn't put the elevator back down, it's stuck up there and you can't call it. But you know what? That's okay. It doesn't take that long to get back to where we need to use the doorknob. But let me continue my story from episodes earlier when my sister kept pestering me as she was watching me play this game, going, "Have you found the doorknob yet?" No. And every hour on the hour, "Did you find the doorknob yet?" No! Probably doesn't even exist. It can't be that stupid. Lo and behold, it is that stupid. You're picking up a goddamn... I'm done. I'm sorry. It's just... You get to a certain point where Resident Evil games might get a little too silly. Oh! Whoa! Forgot that guy was there. Yeah, be aware that those little robot alarm system things, they're going to be in the most annoying spots, and they're going to be off camera, too. Let's use the doorknob and let's just get through here. Oh. Come all the way up here? Just for this. Just for a tank object. There is another thing up here, though. Don't be fooled. Because over here, just a little out of sight, some extra handgun bullets for you. So that's nice. Brand new tank object. Let's go use it in the one place that we may have seen. I don't know if you're paying attention. As you can tell by this episode, I haven't been paying attention to a lot. But let me go back to those little robot dudes. This is probably why I don't like Chris's segment as much in Code Veronica. And if I had to criticize anything about this game, it wouldn't be for the really stupid item placement. It wouldn't even be for the really stupid items, like the music roll in the Iron Maiden, or the goddamn doorknob just sitting out there in plain sight. No, it would actually be those robots. Because of the reasons I mentioned, they are off camera most of the times. As soon as you walk into a room, if you're just running straight forward with your next objective in mind, you're probably going to run right into their sight. They're going to set off the alarm and a hunter's going to come after you. So, they also summon the most annoying enemy in the game. There's just no saving grace with these little robots. At least that I can see. At least they give you an opportunity to avoid them. It's not like instantaneous, like you walk into a room and bam, all of a sudden a hunter's after you. No, you do have an opportunity to run past their line of sight, just like I did there. But the fact of the matter is, they're summoning the most annoying enemy in the game, and there's a chance that you're just going to run right past, not even notice, and you're going to get caught. Enough about that. That's where you use the tank object. Come in here. There's a few items for you. The turntable key, yes! That was actually what we needed when we found the doorknob. This is a really interesting little entry. It's Alfred, and he's going over his plans of creating this prison. From the looks of it being all in the name of Alexia. Because, man, that dude loves his sister. To the heavens and back. She is the greatest thing that's ever happened to him. Despite them being twins. We'll look into that a bit later. Because it gets to a certain point. Again, there's a level of silliness that Resident Evil is allowed to hit. It's almost met its quota. Almost. Just trying to think here. We're probably going to hit the turntable and see what that place has to offer. Okay, got it. It's all in my head now. I got it, I swear. No worries, we're not gonna get lost anymore. I'm on the right track. And actually, let me go back to another reason why I don't like this segment. And it's actually because of the layout. Like, now that I'm older, I can see how they laid everything out, and it's actually a really good design. But back when I first started playing this, I got lost every time playing this part of Chris's segment. Because there's a lot of back and forth in this. There is no avoiding the back and forth. And I'm so glad that they give you the shortcut. Because if you didn't have that, you'd be going back and forth all the time, wasting so much valuable time. But having all of that back and forth, just like constantly, you tend to get lost. Or at least I do. So, Chris, your debut back into Code Veronica X, not the best thing in the world. I do like you as a character, though. I am glad they brought you back. Add more of a family-centric tie to this, because it's about Alexia and Alfred, and then you have the siblings Redfield coming back, and they're going to kick the shit out of the Ashford family. Because they're jerks. I think we literally just came in, knocked down their door, and said, okay, we're taking this place down. I know Claire got captured by Umbrella. That's her fault. She didn't have to come in and, like, stomp on a family's legacy. But later on, we'll find out that we do have to step on that legacy. Next time on Code Veronica X, we're going to be using that turntable key. We're going to advance more in Rockford Prison. See you next time.